I would say just our camaraderie and the amount of reps that we've taken. Last year we had a lot of young guys who didn't get a lot of experience and had to play early. So those guys have had experience now, and we've seen a lot, and we're just better overall.
You guys have been it's been pretty much the same unit, but Kenny got a little run the other day. Just talk about what he brings, and it seems like Coach can put him in. I think Kaloa lost a helmet, put him in for him. Leo, it kind of doesn't matter with Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny's really a utility lineman. He's a great player. I feel like he can come in and play any position, so maybe even center. So I think he can come in and just help us a lot.
What's the biggest way you've seen those young guys improve from last year to this year?
I would say just their football smarts. It's hard for a lineman to transition high school to college. The defenses get more complex. You're not used to seeing a lot of base stuff. You got different blitzes coming from different ways. So after a year, those guys really understand football more.
No penalties for anybody Saturday. What does that mean to you?
It's just a testimony. We played a very disciplined game. Proud of myself and proud of all my teammates. Coach makes it an effort. He pushes us to make no penalties, and we did it.
What are penalties like in that film study? I mean, especially for offensive linemen, that's one of the few things where you're front and center.
Oh yeah, it's definitely it hurts. The camera gets on you. They're like, "Hey, you push the team back 5, 10 yards, 15 yards, whatever it is," and it definitely for an offensive standpoint, it definitely moves you back.
Did it make film study any easier this week?
Maybe a little bit, just a little bit. We're still hard on ourselves, and we still see things that we can work on and improve for the next game.
Kyle said before the season that he used to be a backup quarterback, and that's what would be back at the guy with the high. The guy who gets him the ball, what would it mean? What does it mean to you to have him be front and center in the Heisman favorite?
It's definitely important, and it makes us all feel good on the line. Blocking for a possible Heisman Trophy winner is a big deal. He'll be if he wins it, he'll be the one to have the trophy. But really, I feel like us guys up front, we feel like we did that. So it's definitely important to us too.
But do you still, when he does things, go like, okay? I mean, because I know you guys have learned to adapt and adjust when he's making his moves, but are there still
Right.
times that he kind of surprises you? Because that move he made the other day in the line and then went to the right, I think it was his last touchdown.
Yeah.
Like everybody was a little surprised, where did he go, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's definitely dumbfounding sometimes. You have to just take a step and remember you're on the field to block and play, and you're not out there to watch. But it's definitely it's electrifying, especially when you're on the field with a great player.
Do you remember the first time we've seen that touchdown help improve when he's 1-5 and then he gets to full speed so quick? You remember the first time you saw that? And you were like, wow.
I'd say the first time I saw it was probably they were all freshmen last year, and it was the scrimmages up to camp. It was kind of like the end of the scrimmage, and a lot of the freshmen were in, and he was just taking off. The throws weren't open down the field, and he would just take off and run. And even though he can't get hit, he wouldn't have got tackled anyway if they could tackle him. So at that point, you're like, man, this guy could be special.
Have you seen the uniforms you're going to wear for Saturday night, the black and whites, and what are you?
Yeah, I think I saw them on Facebook. I think they're pretty nice. Yeah, the stars and stuff, and the military appreciation I like it a lot.
Well, a lot of times, like guys get thrown around as like early Heisman favorites. When did you kind of realize that with Lamar that this is kind of a real serious thing that he could get it?
I don't know if it hit me like one moment, but just say after the first game when he had so many touchdowns, it was like I forgot how many exactly, but it was a lot of touchdowns he had, and I'm like, wow, that doesn't happen every day, and if we keep doing this, it could turn into something big.
You mentioned a couple early in the season about how that red carpet, running out there, how special that is for you.
Right.
Is it different even is this your first league night game after the Miami?
Yeah.
That different? Does that excite you guys to be playing a night game?
Yeah, it kind of takes you back to high school a little bit, just those Friday Night Lights kind of theme. And we're definitely excited. The fans are going to be out there rocking the stadium, it's going to be a good game.
What is that feeling like when you get ready to go out and bring what's going on?
It's hard to explain, really. It's kind of out of a body experience. You know, you have to take a step back and realize that you have to still play a game.
Have you watched much of Wake Forest yet, and what do you see of their defense? Coach said they're really active.
Yeah, they're really good up front. We watched a little bit. We're going to watch a little bit more later on today, and it's going to be a good test for us.
You guys got 52 points Saturday, and a lot of the teams that you're chasing did more. Are we in a climate where you have to score every time to have a chance?
Well, that's our philosophy as an offense, to score every time. So I feel like, yeah, we're in that climate, but that's our expectation as well. We're pretty hard on ourselves when we didn't score. We had a couple of times where things didn't go the way we wanted it, and we had to watch that on film and get that corrected. So, yeah, we expect to score every time, and I feel like we need to.
You're chasing Ohio State. That's a one-loss team. They scored 62. How do you react?
That's out of our control. You know, we're really worried about what we can control. So we're gonna focus on scoring every time we get a chance.
How motivating were the rankings when you saw that? How much do you think that pushed you guys?
It pushed us a lot. You know, it was some disappointment around here, but we didn't hang our heads for long. You know, once you get that ranking, there's only one thing you can do is go out there and play. And we still got 3 more games to plead our case to get into that top 4.
Watch Washington Saturday night?
No, I did not.
Go to bed?
Huh?
Did you go to bed instead?
No, I actually went out to eat with some family and friends.
Well, I just feel like we needed to play to our identity was fast, physical, and aggressive, and I think we did that for the most part. Everybody was flying to the ball, so that was a key to the game, and turnovers, feed the offense the ball.
Was that as good an overall effort as the defense has had this year?
I say it's up there with a few. You know, we had pretty good games, but last game we did pretty good. So I say it's up there with a couple more games this season.
Coach Petrino said the players were upset over the ranking in the playoff poll. What is upsetting about it?
Well, I mean, we just feel like we should have been higher, but we don't have no say-so in that. We just have to go out there and play each week and show them we deserve to be there.
Find motivation in that?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's motivation. Whenever they have teams ahead of us, they think they're better than us, that's motivation because we feel like we're the best team in the country.
They ran a couple of, not real crazy, but sort of trick plays the other day, and you guys seem to be right on point with it. When you practice with those during the week, and you see that set, I mean, does it kind of kick in? I've seen this, I know what's coming.
Oh, yeah.
How's that all work?
No, yeah, our coaches do a pretty good job of showing us the formations that they're going to be in whenever they're going to do any like trick plays or something like that. So whenever we saw that, we was able to focus in on the key targets and make the play.
Is that so particularly rewarding when you let them know you didn't fool us?
Oh yeah. It's always whenever the offense is trying to trick us to do something out of the ordinary, it always feels good to stop them. I mean, I feel like I've done good, but I feel like I can do better. I know I've left. I know I left a lot of plays out there actually on the field, so I just need to improve every week.
How do you feel like you come in and stepped in for Burgess this year?
I mean, I feel like I stepped in there pretty good. You know, there wasn't no letdown when I came in last year, and then obviously to this year too. So I feel like I've done a pretty good job.
On the fumble recovery, just talking about when you get an opportunity like that as a player.
Oh yeah.
Did it hit Jair in the head, in the helmet? It looked like on the replay, it might have bounced
Which-
off his helmet right into your hand.
Oh yeah, I think Keith Kelsey stripped it, and then Jair was going in for the tackle, so it hit off his head, and then I was able to recover.
Did you, as a defensive guy, you get visions of that end zone?
Oh yeah, all the time. You know, actually that's all I saw when I picked up the ball. So every time we get the ball, we always think in end zone.
Stacy, one of the things Coach Petrino said was that if Lamar goes on to win the Heisman, that it's kind of a team award and that everyone would really happy for him to have it. If he won it, what would your thoughts be on that? How would you react?
I mean, that'd be amazing. You know, that's a great honor for him. You know, he's had an amazing season this year, so I'll be very proud of him.
So many people watching his games would point to different plays and say that's a Heisman moment from him. From your perspective as a teammate, is there any touchdown or moment from his season kind of your favorite?
I don't know. He has so many, but you know, probably the one against Florida State when he had like a little spin move at the end. That was pretty nice. So I'll say that's probably one that I like.
Do you think he's the best player in the country?
He's playing like it, but the way he works and the way he comes out, you know, in the weight room and on the field, he's playing and he deserves what he's getting.
What have you seen from him in practice? Coach Petrino was talking about kind of his work ethic and how competitive he is. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, no, you know, he's a vocal leader. You know, whenever he doesn't like to make any mistakes. You know, whenever he makes a mistake, he's always, you know, getting upset at himself. But you know, he's very disciplined and very focused on the task. So that's pretty good for him.